The Steam Summer Sale may be over, but there are still plenty of incredible deals hiding across the Steam store. From massive AAA open-world adventures and survival horror classics to deep strategy games and overlooked indie gems, today's list is packed with games that have either dropped to brand new all-time lows or matched their previous lowest recorded prices. Let's jump into some of the best Steam deals you can grab right now, so be sure to subscribe, and without any further ado, let's jump right on into things. Watch Dogs 2 has dropped to just $249, reaching a brand new all-time low with an incredible 95% discount. You play as Marcus Holloway, a talented hacker recruited by DedSec to take down a corrupted surveillance system that's quietly controlling the lives of millions across a beautifully recreated San Francisco Bay Area. Unlike the original with the darker tones, this sequel leans into creative hacking, giving you countless ways to approach missions using drones, RC cars, environmental traps, or simply causing absolute chaos from your phone. The main story runs around 20 hours, while completionists can easily spend over 45 exploring everything the city has to offer. For less than $3, this is one of Ubisoft's best open world games ever, and at this price it's an absolute steal. So if you love Ubisoft games and you really love open world fun times, be sure to check this one out. Here Be Dragons is up next, and this one is on sale for just $249, matching its previous all-time low with a solid 75% discount. This quirky turn-based strategy game reimagines the age of exploration with a hilarious twist, suggesting Christopher Columbus only succeeded because an elite fleet cleared the oceans of krakens, leviathans, ghost ships, and other mythical monsters first. The satirical writing, charming presentation, and living map art style give it a personality unlike most strategy games. The campaign lasts roughly 11 hours, making it a fun hidden gem for anyone looking for something a little different. If you enjoy tactical games with plenty of humor, this one is well worth checking out, so if you like that, be sure to check this one out while it's still on this deep sale. Up next is Planet Zoo Deluxe Edition, and this one has fallen to just $274, reaching a brand new all-time low with a massive 95% discount. From the creators of Planet Coaster comes one of the deepest and most rewarding zoo management simulators ever made. Every animal has unique behaviors, needs, and personalities, while the incredibly detailed building tools let you create everything from small wildlife parks to sprawling conversation centers. The Deluxe Edition adds even more animals and campaign content on top of an already massive experience, so if you've ever loved games like Zoo Tycoon, this is easily one of the best simulation bargains available right now, so be sure to check this one out if that sounds awesome to you. Up next is Green Hell Anniversary Edition, and this one is available for just $279, matching its previous all-time low with a huge 90% discount. Few survival games are as brutally realistic as Green Hell. Stranded deep within the Amazon rainforest, you'll need to build shelters, craft tools, hunt for food, treat injuries, and even manage parasites, infections, and your own deteriorating mental state as isolation begins to take its toll. The story campaign lasts around 16 to 17 hours, while completionists can spend nearly 50 mastering every survival mechanic. For under $3, this is one of the best survival games on Steam, so if you love survival games and you want one of the best ones you can buy at a very cheap price, be sure to check out Green Hell today. Darkwood has dropped to just $299, matching its previous lowest price with an impressive 80% discount. Rather than relying on cheap jump scares, Darkwood builds constant tension through atmosphere exploration and uncertainty. During the day, you'll scavenge abandoned forests for supplies, but when night falls, you'll barricade yourself inside your hideout and hope whatever's outside doesn't come in. The unsettling world, branching story, and incredible sound design make it one of the most underrated horror games of the last decade, so you can expect around 18 to 20 hours for the main story, making this an easy recommendation for all horror fans out there. So if you love awesome horror games and want another one to add to your collection, be sure to check this one out because you will not regret it. Up next is the Disney Afternoon Collection, and this one is down to just $299, matching its previous all-time low with an impressive 85% discount. This nostalgic collection bundles together 8 classic Disney platformers, including DuckTales, DuckTales 2, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, and Bonkers. Alongside the original games, you also get modern quality of life features like rewind, save states, galleries, boss rushes, and online leaderboards. Whether you grew up with these classics or are discovering them for the first time, this collection offers a fantastic amount of retro gaming history for less than $3. So if you want to play some awesome retro platformers, be sure to check this one out because this is an awesome game, and this is like 8 games in one, so what is there to lose in this amazing package? Scars Above is on sale once again for just $2.99, matching its previous all-time low with a hefty 90% discount. This sci-fi third-person shooter follows Dr. Kate Ward, a scientist stranded on a mysterious alien world after humanity's first contact with an enormous extraterrestrial structure goes horribly wrong. Combat rewards patience and experimentation, encouraging you to scan enemies, exploit elemental weaknesses, and craft gadgets instead of simply overpowering everything in your path. The campaign lasts roughly 7 to 8 hours, making it a polished weekend adventure that's absolutely worth grabbing at this very low price. So if you love games like this and you want a more atmospheric, awesome, tension-built game, then go ahead and check out Scars Above. I think you'll enjoy it. Up next is Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl, and this one is available for just $4.94, matching its previous all-time low with a 67% discount. Designed as a love letter to classic NES beat-em-ups, this retro brawler throws Kevin Smith's iconic duo into an old-school side-scrolling adventure packed with tough enemies, chunky pixel art, and plenty of references for longtime fans. It doesn't reinvent the genre, but it absolutely captures the feel of those brutally difficult 8-bit action games many of us grew up playing. The campaign only lasts about 2.5 hours, but it's great fun as a co-op experience and a great nostalgia trip if you enjoy and remember those NES era beat-em-ups, or if you're simply just a fan of Jay and Silent Bob. So if that's you, be sure to check this one out because I think you're absolutely gonna love it. The Bendy Studio Collection has dropped to just $5.98, reaching a brand new all-time low with a massive 80% discount. This bundle includes both Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy and the Dark Revival, giving you two stylish first-person horror adventures wrapped in a creepy 1930s cartoon aesthetic. You'll solve environmental puzzles, battle twisted ink creatures, and slowly unravel the disturbing mystery hidden within Joey Drew Studios. If you're a fan of atmospheric horror with memorable art direction, this collection delivers two excellent games for less than $6, making it an easy recommendation at this price. So if you love horror and you want something very unique, be sure to check this one out. Lynked Banner of the Spark is on sale for $7.49, matching its previous lowest price ever with a 50% discount. Imagine if Hades, Animal Crossing, and a co-op action RPG all came together into one game. You'll battle through roguelite missions against swarms of hostile robots before returning home to build up your town, customize your character, recruit adorable robot companions, and unlock new upgrades for future runs. It supports solo play or online co-op, and with tons of progression systems, crafting, and customization, this is easily one of the more unique indie games to release this year, and one of the easiest ones to recommend at this very low price. So if this sounds awesome to you, be sure to check this one out. Evil Tonight has fallen to just $9.74, matching its previous all-time lowest price. This indie survival horror game feels like a modern love letter to the original Resident Evil era. You play as Sylvia, a paranormal investigator exploring a haunted performing arts school filled with grotesque monsters, puzzles, scarce resources, and surprisingly fast-paced combat. Most players will finish the campaign in around 5 to 7 hours, and thanks to its gorgeous pixel art, excellent atmosphere, and satisfying gameplay, it's an easy recommendation for classic survival horror fans. So, if you like old school Resident Evil and you want something with a bit of a twist, be sure to check out this one today because Evil Tonight is an awesome certified indie banger. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden is down to just $14.99, reaching a brand new all-time low with a huge 70% discount. From the developers of Vampire comes this emotional action RPG about two ghost hunters whose lives are turned upside down after one of them becomes the very thing they swore to destroy. You'll swap between both protagonists during combat, investigate supernatural hauntings, and make difficult moral choices that permanently affect the people around you. Expect roughly 23 hours for the main story, with completionists easily spending over 60 hours exploring everything New Eden has to offer. So if you want a very unique game in this third-person action era that we're in right now, be sure to check this one out because this one is awesome and it's really a hidden gem at this point. Up next is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and this one has dropped to just $23.99, marking a brand new all-time low with an impressive 60% discount. Widely considered one of the best RPGs released this year, the sequel expands everything fans loved about the original. You'll return as Henry in a massive medieval open world filled with realistic combat, meaningful choices, deep role-playing mechanics, and an incredible amount of freedom in how you approach quests and character progression. With over 55 hours for the main story and well over 100 hours for completionists, this is easily one of the biggest value purchases in this entire sale. So if you love immersive RPGs and you want something really cool in medieval times, be sure to check this one out because this is an awesome game. Up next is Code Vein 2, and this one is on sale for just $39.89, reaching its first ever all-time low with an impressive 43% discount. This anime-inspired action RPG mixes challenging Souls-like combat with a brand new time travel storyline, allowing you to journey between the past and present to change the fate of the world. You'll customize your build with a wide variety of weapons, abilities, and powerful partner characters that can dramatically change how each battle plays out. If you enjoyed the original Code Vein, or you're looking for another stylish action RPG after finishing Elden Ring, this is definitely one worth checking out. So if you love Souls-likes and you love anime, be sure to give this one a shot because I think you'll love it. Before we wrap things up, I also wanted to give a quick shout out to a brand new indie game release. Lootbound just launched, and while it isn't on sale yet, it looks like a really interesting mix of roguelike strategy, turn-based combat, and old-school RPG mechanics. Every expedition begins with dice rolls that determine special modifiers for your run, while inventory management, party building, and tactical decision-making all play huge roles in your success. And also, it's always nice to just highlight smaller indie developers alongside these sales videos, so if Lootbound looks like your kind of game, definitely consider giving it a wishlist or checking it out on Steam, and be ready to jump in at the end of the month. And also, be sure to keep an eye out for sales, because I'm sure this one will be on sale at some point too. So this one looks awesome, be sure to check it out when you get a chance. And that's going to do it for this Steam Deals Roundup. Even though the massive summer sale has officially ended, it's great to see so many games sticking around at brand new all-time lows or matching their previous best prices. Whether you're into RPGs, horror, racing, strategy, or action games, there are still some incredible bargains available right now. If you found a game worth picking up, let me know down below in the comments what you're buying, and if I missed any great Steam deals, be sure to share those as well so everyone can check them out. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the Gamers Place, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next Steam Deals episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody!